Time never fails. It just moves, slowly revealing everything we try so hard to hide. There's a moment, almost invisible, where everything shifts. And it happens the second you understand how manifestation really works. Because once you understand how manifestation works, your life will change rapidly. It's not a promise, it's a law. And the law doesn't care if you believe. It only responds when you align. Have you ever felt it? Like something deep inside of you is trying to be born, but something heavier, older, pulls you back. That invisible weight. It's made of beliefs. Not yours, not really, but things you've heard since you were small. About money, about success, about who you're allowed to be. And while those beliefs run the show, the universe keeps reflecting back a version of you that isn't even real. These beliefs, they're like old roots, some dry, others rotting, but still wrapped tightly around the soil of your mind. And that's the soil that needs changing. Because before any flower blooms, the ground has to be ready. Before any harvest, you have to be willing to dig up what no longer serves. You might say you believe in your dreams, but if deep down you still doubt yourself, the universe hears that too. It doesn't listen to what you say. It listens to the feeling behind your words. That's why so many people try to manifest, but stay stuck in the same loop. They want it with their mind, but they believe with their fear. And fear is a fog. It blurs everything, even your own reflection. Here's the hidden key. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you believe you deserve. And that belief, it lives in how you see yourself. Your self-image is the ceiling of your reality, the edge of what you allow yourself to receive. Imagine a bird sitting in an open cage. Nothing holds it there, except the thought that it's still trapped. That's us, most of the time. We don't need more freedom. We need to remember that we're already free. But everything changes when you start seeing yourself through the eyes of your desire. When you stop shrinking into old versions of yourself and start wearing the one that was always sleeping inside you. Confidence doesn't come from the outside. It rises when your thoughts, your emotions, and your beliefs start walking in the same direction. When you show up as the version of you that already knows, and then things begin to shift. The doors open, not because the world changed, but because you did. Now you notice. Now you respond differently. Now you see that these random opportunities are not luck. They're a mirror, a reflection of a mind that learned to shape its own energy, of a heart that stopped begging and started trusting, of a soul that finally remembered the power it holds. Manifestation, my love, isn't about asking. It's about allowing. And allowing takes courage. Courage to let go of the old. To step into who you really are. To move like the impossible is already happening. Because it is everything you've asked for. It started unfolding the moment you felt worthy of it. Now all that's left is for you to walk toward it with the steps of someone who already arrived.